Hey guys, Vix here with Lobo Gaming. Before I begin, do what this says. Please, I would greatly appreciate it. Today we're here with a message for Performance Designed Products, aka the creators of the piece of garbage known as Rock Candy controllers and Afterglow controllers. I have owned multiple of both. Now, why am I making a video claiming that this company is horrible, you say? Well, we just went out last month, and it was like 3 weeks ago actually, the 3rd of this month, and bought online a nice brand new controller. My roommate bought this cool pink Rock Candy controller off Amazon.com for $25. Cool. So now I can actually play my Xbox again. Fantastic. I'm a happy person. A week after we bought it, broke. The wiring inside the casing that snaps into this little white holder that holds the 3 wires that power the circuit board mysteriously popped out of the thing. Took it to my repair guy because I couldn't get in contact with the company, couldn't get fixed. My buddy the repairman gives me another one for free on trade for one of my $25 games. So between the $50 I have pretty much 25 cash I've actually, my roommate and I have actually spent, and the $25 dollars worth of games that I have given away, this is what I'm left with. This light, I'm going to turn the camera so you can actually see it. This right here does not work, will not work, worked 6 hours ago. I turned my Xbox off, went to go eat lunch, came back, and this piece of shit doesn't work. Now I've been in contact with the company after trying to call their support line at 3:30 in the afternoon. Nobody picks up the phone. Don't ever waste your time calling these people. Nobody. 3:30 in the afternoon, and in Pacific time it's 12:30. If it was 3:30 here in EST, Eastern Standard, Pacific time it's 3 hours behind, so it would have been 12:30 in the afternoon, and nobody picked up the phone. So 5:30 in the afternoon, I try calling them again. Nothing. Nothing. Zero talking, no solution. I submit a ticket online, and let me actually just read you what they told me to do. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where is the email? I have not had this much trouble with a company since Rockstar. And honestly, my roommate just got his money back for Rockstar. Just got a $60 credit on Steam because GTA 5 PC sucks. Broken. Everything that's coming out and I'm getting received is broken and junk and pieces of shit. It's annoying. It needs to stop. Stop trying to skimp on your production costs by tipping a few corners here and there. No. Give the customers quality. If you want a Xbox controller, go to your store, go to Walmart, go to Kmart, go to whatever, GameStop. I don't care. Best Buy, Target, whatever. And buy a Microsoft brand controller. Because those things are built tough. And they aren't cheap because they're meant to last. Now here is the support. I opened this at 2:10 in the afternoon today, stating that I'm having controller issues. Bought a controller for $25 last week and had it stop working. This has happened with the last 2 controllers I've purchased from you, and I demand a replacement. Now, because I couldn't get into my roommate's Amazon account to get the receipt, they said in order to get the headset replaced without a receipt, simply mail the defective and broken device to our office with a letter containing your name, address, phone number, and support ticket number, and a description of the issues you're experiencing. The exchange process takes 3 to 6 weeks from the day the package is sent. Address all packages to PDP customer support, blah, 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 in California. And they said, please provide a home address as we cannot ship to P.O. boxes. Now, I had explained to him I'd bought the first one off of Amazon, received the other one from my repairman, which was also valued at $25, and having the pink one repaired, so he gave me this other one. And it needs to be replaced, because there is a warranty on these things, and this is ridiculous. This thing where he told me to mail him to, this is what I said back. Do you expect me to pay more? This is ridiculous. I want the product that I paid $25 for to work and be replaced. If not, I will possibly be contacting the Better Business Bureau to report this incident and get my money and or a replacement controller. The first controller bought off Amazon.com by my roommate, and that one broke. And now I go out and pay more money into your company only to have more stuff break, and then get told, spend more money and send us this thing, then wait a whole month and a half for this thing to happen. I do not think so. You're not getting any more money. I have owned Afterglow, and now I have owned Rock Candy. Both of them are junk. Stay away from them. If you go look at Amazon, let's go to Amazon. And let's see. Let's type Rock Candy controllers. Now, of course, you can't always trust all the reviews that you see on Amazon, because there are people that get paid by companies to go in and put positive reviews in. There is 387 reviews on this, on one controller. The majority of them are all the same. All these have 4 stars, 4 stars. Xbox One controller, 4 stars. PS3 controller, 3.5 stars. Now, with the one that I bought, the pink Xbox, remember about the pink Xbox 360 controller, we're going to click the 1-star ratings. Because there is a lot. 95 critical reviews, and those are 2 stars, and 38 1-star reviews. Verified his purchase. The net color of his controller is orange. The controller was great until it broke. The controller had a nice feel and a good weight to them, but I guess the wires inside the cords were bent too much so they broke. I suspected them to last at least a year or 2, but a little more than a month. That's just poor quality. Unfortunately, I can't just return these controllers due to the fact that Amazon won't allow you to return items past 30 days. Let's see. This is by DW. Piece of poo, as this person says. Controller color is blue. This piece of crap busted about a week after we got it, just like mine. It rumbles like a regular Xbox controller. However, after my son playing with it for about a week, it wouldn't stop rumbling. We tried everything to get it to stop, and no matter what, it vibrates the entire time he plays with it. I ended up having to buy him a Microsoft controller after this one. It can still be used, but the wire is also faulty and the controller cuts off on and off. Kids basically have to sit perfectly still for it to work. Waste of money. I just spent the extra money and get a Microsoft controller if I was you. Defective controller. Broke in a week. Chew it. Don't play with it, because it's Rock Candy. Too slippery. Gamepad doesn't even last a month. Thumbstick gave out after 3 days. Junk. Absolute junk. Next page. Poor quality controller. POS. You couldn't use it all. Do not waste your money. A real Xbox 360 controller is only $35. Buyer beware. It will not last long. Purchased as a gift, it only lasted 2 days. Believe the people who say that this thing breaks in about a month. Bought it in early September. Now here in early October, the controller actually turns on and off continuously during gameplay, making it unusable. As my father used to say, bargains are never really bargains. Red with anger. Looks great. Ironically, the controller was red, but it didn't last. We moved on to wireless, yet they cost more, but they last longer. This looked great, but within less than a year, ended up in the recycling center. Son was disappointed as he wanted the cool-looking controller. So, where do I sit on this issue? I sit on the fact that this company owes my roommate and I money or a replacement controller. No company should be allowed to release such shitty products. If I wanted to, I could go online right now, go to a controller company that makes their own custom controllers, own custom cases. You can make the controller look like whatever the fuck you want for about $100. And I could throw that thing across the room. And I have done this. I have hucked controllers that have been built by companies other than Microsoft and the performance design products, hucked them right across the room into kind of a wall like this. Hard, solid, brick wall. Cracked one tiny piece off the bottom of the controller, about that size, right under the hand grip, went back over to the Xbox, turned it on, played fine. You lose a tiny chunk that big in a controller after whipping it at a brick wall at about 20 miles an hour, and it works fine. You drop these things 2 inches from the floor, and they become a colorful paperweight. We literally have a controller graveyard right there on the bed because I am trying to tear apart controllers to figure out what in the problem is with this thing. So buyer beware. Bargains are never really bargains. You don't ever want to go for something super cheap, ever. Spend the extra money. Spend it on a company that actually gives a damn about their consumers. Microsoft. I've never had a problem with Microsoft. I've had a problem with Xbox support. 2 entirely different people, in my opinion. I don't care. Xbox support's not the one dealing me controllers. Not my problem. My Xbox account doesn't work. Support, that's your problem. But with this whole controller issue, and see, now it's off. Now it just shut off. Now it's off. For some reason, just went off. See, that's what it does. that whole ring of light is on all the time. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what's exactly wrong with it, and I might not probably just play surgeon with this yet. I have actually reported this to the BBB as an instance of complete insanity. Not fair in my mind. I don't have any money, my roommate doesn't have any money, and I'm not going to spend $7 or $8 because it's an electronic piece of equipment. So you got to send it in a decent sized small box with bubble wrap. I'm going to have to get insurance on the package because if it breaks in shipping, then I'm really screwed. And I'm going to have to spend an ass ton just to send this to them. I'd have to spend a third of what I paid for it. Just to wait a month and a half and get a replacement. Dude, I could go donate, or I could go sell sperm, or I could go sell blood, or I could go sell lemonade on the side of the corner. It's summertime. It doesn't matter. I could go make this back in an instant. But it's not about I could go make it back in an instant. It's about the principle of business. If you were to buy something from me, let's take an example for my shirts. Let's just say I go down to the Salvation Army and I pick up 100 white shirts for $20. I then print my channel logo on them, put subscribe on the back, and send them to you for $10 a shirt. You put that shirt through the washer and it just disintegrates. Who's at fault? I am, because I am the one who sold the faulty product. That's the business principle. You don't sell your customers what you wouldn't want to own yourself. If you want to sell broken crap, go sell it to the homeless for free. Give it away. Toss it away. I've seen these controllers in GameStop dumpsters for years. With the cords cut off, all the circuitry inside's always screwed up on these things. They need a better maintenance program for these controllers. So at 12 minutes into this rant, I'm done because if I continue to go on any longer, I'm going to lose the language filter that I've been using. So you'd start hearing some pretty bad expletives. Pretty bad. Really bad. Not going to lie. Really bad. As always, I'm Vix with Lobo Gaming. If you guys have experienced any problems with this company before, let me know down in the description below. Thumbs up on this video if you think this company needs to get their act together and create some quality products. Because they look great, they play great, but then they break. And the company is just outright insane. So I will see you guys in the next video, which won't be Xbox gameplay until these fuckers send me a new one. Peace out.